Alright, in breaking news just coming in, at least 3 terrorists belonging to Lashkar-e-Taiba linked to the resistance front were killed in a gun battle with security forces in South Kashmir's Shopian district today. 2 of those killed have been identified as Shahid Kute and Adnan Shafi. Now, Shahid was the operational commander of the TRF in Kashmir. Identification of the 3rd terrorist is still underway. According to security forces, a coordinated search operation was launched based on a specific input about the presence of terrorists in Shukuru Keller area. They said that the search operation turned into an encounter after the terrorists fired upon the forces and then the armed forces retaliated. The exchange of the fire is going on so far. There are no reports of any casualties on either side. And that's the news coming in at this point of time, where an encounter was underway between security forces and terrorists in Shopian in South Kashmir. 2 terrorists have been identified and the portfolio of the 3rd terrorist is underway. 3 TRF terrorists have been neutralized in the encounter. That's the news coming at this point of time from South Kashmir, where 3 TRF terrorists have been neutralized. 2 of those killed have been identified as Shahid Kute and Adnan Shafi. The encounter took place between the security forces and the terrorists. And for more on this, our special correspondent Idris Lone is now joining us. Idris, 3 TRF terrorists have been neutralized in South Kashmir's Shopian district. What more can you tell us?
Well, yes, it's a big success for security forces, where 3 Lashkar-e-Taiba terrorists have been killed by security forces in this encounter in the Keller area, which is a forest area in the Shopian district. 2 of them have been identified. Both of them are local. One is Shahid Kute. He's a resident of Shopian district only, and he was since last 2 years associated with Lashkar-e-Taiba. The other terrorist has been identified as Adnan Shafi. He is also a local from the Shopian district only, and he was with Lashkar-e-Taiba since 2024. And he was also involved in the basically the killings of a non-local laborer, which took place in 2024 in the same Shopian district. Security forces had information about these 3 terrorists in the Shopian area earlier today, after which a coordinated search operation was launched, and during the search operation, the terrorists fired on security forces, which resulted in a gun battle. The operation continued for at least 3 to 4 hours, after which all the 3 militants were neutralized by security forces. Their bodies were recovered. Arms and ammunition was also recovered from their possession, while as the search operation still continues in the area. 2 of them have been identified, both local associated with Lashkar-e-Taiba, while as one has not been identified as of now. On the other hand, in the Shopian district only, we've seen posters popping up all across the district in the morning, where 4 terrorists who were involved in the Pahalgam terror attack, they've been put up. The pictures of them have been put up all across Shopian district, with a reward of 20 lakh rupees for anyone who gives any information with regard to their location. The identity of those people who inform the security forces about them will not be basically outed to anybody, and it be kept a secret. We've seen there are multiple combing operations that the security forces have been carrying out in south of Kashmir, especially in the forest areas of Pahalgam, Baisaran, as well as in Shopian, which are the adjacent district of Anantnag, where the Pahalgam attack had taken place. And after that, this is the first encounter that has taken place in south of Kashmir after that attack. And security forces still carrying out those combing operations in the forest areas,
right,
and looking for the attackers of the Pahalgam attack.
Right, Idris. So 3 TRF terrorists have been neutralized. The terrorists fired upon security forces during search operations, and there has been no casualties from the Indian armed forces. But thank you so much for getting us the latest.